to the news at 9. It's time for Legally Speaking. I'm here with Marcus Garske from Garske-Hewitt. He's here to talk about when you should call a criminal defense attorney. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Lena.
All right, so if someone expects to be charged with a crime, what should they do first?
The first step is obviously call an attorney. There's been a lot of changes in Michigan, now especially in Bay County and Saginaw's working towards it. You do get an attorney at an arraignment stage, but if you can contact an attorney right away, that attorney may be able to skip that first court step for you, automatically get you a PR bond and kind of keep you out. You may even be able to lift warrants through paperwork instead of having to go into court. So definitely contact an attorney right away and see what they can do.
All right, so at that step, how should someone find the right attorney?
It's important when you talk to an attorney to find someone that you're comfortable with. I mean, at this stage, you need someone that you can trust with your life in their hands. So you got to find someone that you're comfortable with, but someone that also understands everything about your case, how it may affect your driver's license, how it may affect a professional license. So it can't be just, I'm going to keep you out of jail, come hire me. It's got to be someone that's going to know how this case will affect your entire life.
Yeah, that's some good advice. So if someone has a criminal record, can they ever have a crime removed from their public record?
They can. Michigan has some strict guidelines on it. It is something that we do. The way the law works right now is you can have 1 felony and 2 misdemeanors expunged. We get the questions if you had multiple charges out of 1 case, but if you have more than 1 felony conviction, unfortunately you can't apply. So if you do, or you're looking to potentially get your record cleaned up, contact an attorney. They'll look at the statute, they'll look at your record, and they'll see if you're eligible. If you're eligible, it's a relatively simple process, but there are some strict guidelines that say who can and who cannot get their record clear.
And what motivates you to defend the rights of your clients?
You know, that's one of the questions I get a lot is, in your profession, how do you stand up for some of these people? There's so many great defense attorneys throughout Michigan, and they stand up for clients that sometimes we don't think anybody should stand up for. But you have to believe in our system. Someone has to defend the Constitution. We all believe in the Constitution. We all want it to stand up when it applies to us, but when it applies to the least of us, that's where someone really needs to step in and be a voice when nobody else can. And that's the thing I remind myself, is that it's my job, and I've taken an oath to practice law here in Michigan, to stand up for people who can't always stand up for themselves.
Yeah, I bet that's a question, as you mentioned, you get asked a lot. So thank you so much for sharing that with us and being with us today.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. And if you have any questions about today's segment, just check out the hot links page on WNEM.com.